From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. Ooh. And the name of this video, S&P 500 Back and Fill. Oh, it's a tough one. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 1883 quarter at about 1 o'clock Central Time. The low came in at 1840.75 just before like 9 o'clock Central Time. And to tell you the truth, the S&P has been all over, up and down in the afternoon with no real bid or offer to it as volume thinned out. The total volume is 2.7 million minis traded, 4,500 big S&Ps traded in the pit. MOC, the MIM started out small to sell. The futures rallied. The actual MOC came out 200 million for sale. The futures sold off, and they're rallying a little bit late in the day. But that's all part of kind of what I think is what we're calling this back and fill thing. Now, I'm going to make this kind of quick. I know I've been doing long videos, so it's not going to be a very long one. Tomorrow we have the Chicago Fed National Activity Index. We have the PMI Manufacturing Index Flash. We have the existing home sales number. We have leading indicators, and we have the Baker Hughes rig count. Well, there's probably a lot less rig counts lately, isn't there? But who knows? Maybe if the futures crude oil starts to rally, maybe put some more energy people back to work. What I do know is that over the last couple of days, that they've been buying the bollocks out of certain energy companies, and that's got to mean something. So, and based on the way the S&P was trading off the crude oil today, crude oil didn't act all that bad. It rallied, it sold off, and then it came back up late in the day. Kind of looking to me, like I said in the forum today, it looked like a reversal of what we've been seeing in crude oil, where the crude oil will rally a little bit, and then all these offers will come in, where today crude oil would sell off a little bit, start to go back up, and then all these come back down a little bit, and then all these bids would come back in. We haven't kind of seen that for a while. Now look, I think overall today's trade was a good example, even though it was a 40 handle range again. Nothing's going to take away from this volatility. I just don't think it is. Even when the futures rally, the VIX isn't going up very much, and that's not a very good indication for the stock market. And then remember, I'm a bull. I'm looking for a low. I want to see a bigger rip, but I still think 1880, 1890, like I called out in the opening print today and on Twitter before it traded up there, would be a resistance level, and that's exactly where it stopped. So 1883, 1884. Now, the big thing now, it's been a long week, it's been a long 3 weeks of just thrashing, hasn't it? I mean, people can say what they want about this, but I haven't seen it thrash like this maybe ever. Maybe comparable to the early on stages of the credit crisis. I don't know. I don't think it was this severe over such a short period of time. It was more severe over a longer period of time, but not this severe over a shorter period of time. At least I think. Now, I'm gonna close it out like this. Look, got quite a following going on this Periscope now. And I'm not telling my YouTube followers to jump off and go to Periscope, but I am doing updates during the day. And we had 300 people on late in the day that no one was budging. I'm going to leave it like that. The markets are going out on a firm note. 2 up, kind of big rally yesterday, an up day today. I think, what we got to see is we got to see a little bit more back and fill. And we're going to have to see the S&P back above 1880, 1890 to really get going and close above there, get back up to 1910, 1920. But I'm going to stay away from projecting a lot higher prices right now. It's just too volatile to do that. And I'm going to finish this by thanking everybody that signed up for the MrTopStep Bootcamp coming up with Jeff Hirsch, and people signing up for the webinar with Jeff Hirsch this Saturday at 10 o'clock Central Time. And the bootcamp is February 1. A lot of people signing up for that. So really, please do me a favor. Don't hesitate to do this. Jump in because the markets are busy, and I guarantee it will be time and money well spent. We'll leave it like that. It's not very much money. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the opening print.